Hi everyone. Today we are going to learn about linear equations 1.2 linear equations. So we are going to find the linear equations when you have 2 points, 2 coordinates. So before we start the lesson, can you do these do now problems? So there is an equation, the function y or f of x equal to what? Negative 1/3 x. Can you draw the graph? Can you try? So you can do it in your note or on the loose leaf. Make sure whenever there is a lesson, take a note very well. All right. So when you draw the graph, what do you do first? You start from y-intercept, right? Y-intercept is when x equal to 0, this becomes 0. Plus, there's nothing here. It means y-intercept is 0. So you start from 0, 0 here. And then you use a slope to find the next point, right? Slope is negative means go downward when x goes higher. So this numerator is for y, denominator is for x when you go to the next point from here. So now x goes how many unit? Let's go to the right. So I mean the 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Then how about y? How many unit? Y value goes 1 unit because denominator is 1, but negative. Where should you put the negative? Yeah, to the numerator, okay? So x goes to the right, or you better go to the right, and then you put the negative to the y, so negative 1. So you go down. So this will be the next point. So another point, if you want to draw, 1, 2, 3 for x, y go down by 1. So here, 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 then here, here it goes like. Do you get it? So your graph will be like this and draw the line. That will be your graph. All right. Then today, what do we do? So we are going to find an equation when you have 2 points. All right, 410 and 612. Here are the steps. So what is the first step? First step, write the formula of slope. Sometimes the slope of the linear equation is similar to the average rate of change. Okay, so average rate of change when x goes how much y value goes up or down. That is the average rate of change. All right, we call like this. So slope formula. Do you remember the slope formula? It's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If this is x1, this is y1, then x2, y2, right? So you use this 12 minus 10, right? It's over, what is x2? This is the second point, x2 minus 6 minus 4, right? So by using the slope, you write down. Then once second, you get the slope this way. So slope is 12 minus 10 over 6 minus 4 is equal to 1. Because you know that linear equation is always the format is like this. What? Y equal to mx plus b. We already found the m. M is a slope, right? So instead of m, you plug 1 in here, 1x. 1x is same with x, right? So now what should we get? B. So the b is left. To get the b, you should, third step is pick a point. Which one should we find? Pick 410 or 612? Either one is okay, we learned, right? So 410 or 610, whatever you like. It looks like a 410 is a smaller number. Then do you want to choose 410? If you want to choose 612, and eventually they will give you the same y-intercept b. So it'll be okay, all right? No problem. So which one you want to choose? Okay, let's choose 410. Okay, because I only chose 410. So what should we do? We substitute 410 into y equals mx plus b. M is 1 already, we know. So let's plug in y equal to 1x plus b. Y is 10, x is 4 plus b, and solve for b. So 4 times 1, you should move to the left side. How do you move it? By subtracting 4, inverse operation. So 10 minus 4 is 6. So b is 6. So you got the equation. You plug in here. So y equal to 1x plus 6. Everybody get it? I know it's very easy for you. For most of you already, it's easy, right? But I want to make sure everybody know how to find out this perfectly, because then the next lesson, next level, so it'll be much easier to learn. So now if you go to the Google Classroom, okay, if you go to the Google Classroom, you will already see there is an assignment, for the discussion. So there is this Google Classroom discussion. What are the 2 most important steps to find linear equations? You already know the steps. What do you think are the 2 most important steps? So can you go to the Google Classroom discussion and then answer there? After, so after once you turn in your answer, so please see your classmates' answers too. And then reply to at least one classmate. Whatever it is, can you please respond to at least one classmate? So that will be your discussion. All right. And so this is a bonus problems. You can practice with this, and then I'll give you the answer after you practice. Please make sure correct, and compare your works with the answer I give you. Now you can go to the slide. So you can click in the packet I gave you. If you click on the Google slide, the slide 1.2 slide, you can see every slide I show you now. And the next slide will give you what? The answers. But before you look at the answers, I need you to practice first. So please do it by yourself and compare your work with the answer I give you like this. Okay? So follow the same steps. I need you to follow the same steps and do this. But please show the work in your note. All right. And this is checking for understanding. So I know the formula of slope, and then you know how to find the y-intercept by using x and y coordinates of a point. And then you know how to write the equation by slope and y-intercept. Y equal to mx plus b. All right. Then, so if you go next, you will see how many questions. Sorry, what is this? So you will see, where is it? Oh, here. Sorry about this. So you will be able to see about 8 questions. Each question has different points, but as a dollar, it's like a menu. So you should make 35 points or $35. Okay, you don't need to finish everything. you can finish everything, but at least when you add all the points, you should have about more than 35 points, at least 35 points, okay? And then you keep going to the end, and then you will see exit ticket. And please answer this in your note. And what should you do? So you should write down your name again on every single page, please. Every single page, write down your name. And so take a pictures of your do now, your class lesson note, and this the work problems, 8 problems I gave you, and the last of all, exit ticket. Take pictures of all of them and turn them in the Google Classroom. Okay, so I will stop here.